Welcome, Stitchy friends. This is Julie, the Screen Porch Stitcher. I'm coming to you with a Flosstube Special. I wanted to show you some of my autumn FFOs that desperately need to be FFO'd. So I'm hoping by sharing these with you, this will get everything rolling. Should be coming to you within about the next week and a half with a regular floss tube. School is underway and my PTA presidential duties are a lot right now. So that's part of the delay. We've also had a lot of family in town, a lot of things come up with my grandmother that I've had to manage. I am a wife, a mother of one elementary school child, dog mom, and also manage the health care for my grandmother. I'm part of what they call the sandwich generation, where you are taking care of not only your children who still live under your roof, but also parents or grandparents. And in my case, it is my paternal grandmother. And I am honestly thankful that I am able to do this for her. She has done so much for me in her life. So this is just something small I can do for her. She has turned 98 since I think our last video, or she may have just turned 98 in the last one. So it's an amazing feat. It's longevity is in my family. If you hear an odd noise in the background, that's our sprinkler. We haven't gotten much rain in these parts. And when we have, it's been like a deluge. Whew. So I'm gonna start today. And I apologize, I don't know all the fabric details for everything, but as I do FFO them, I will pull that out because it's probably with the charts. The first item I have for you here is from Plum Street Samplers Cereal Bowl, and this collection. This is lesson number 4, and it says, "Be you to others kind and true, as you would have others be to you." And just reminds me a lot of the golden rule that I was raised up on, and I may not be perfect at it, but I do try. So that is FO number 1. Oh, and do you want to know what year that's from? 2023. Don't worry, it gets worse. It gets so much worse. This is from Stacy Nash. I got this when it was a Hobby House exclusive kit. I did not go to the event, but Hobby House had offered some kits after the event that they had left over, and I was very fortunate and very excited to get that. So this is all from what was kitted, the fabric, the flosses, everything. And this is Stacy Nash As the Crow Flies. And as you'll see, I actually omitted the house right here and moved this urn up and cut this, made sure that I had these at a fair point that I liked. But I really like that. I enjoyed this one a lot. It was a lot of fun stitching, and I've seen a lot of people stitching it since it came out. My next one is from Summerhouse Stitche Workes. This is on 36 count R&R Chamomile Tea, and this is called Simple Abundance. I do know that I worked on this at a retreat in Shipshewana several years ago with Inspired Needle when they were up here in Lamont, Illinois. And oh, those diamonds, they are so much work, but they really make the piece. It's amazing. I think each one has 3 or 4 colors in it. So yes, very tedious, but well worth the work. Well worth the time. And as you can see, I have a lot of fabric left I can use. So I need to get on that. I don't have a year on that one. Talk about fabric. Oh, my friends, I don't cut because I'm always afraid I'm going to do it. Look at this one. Oh my goodness. So much. And you'll see when I finish a thread and there's still a bunch left, I kind of put it off to the side sometimes so that I can just grab from there instead of grabbing from the skein. This is Scarlett House Penny Pumpkin. It's on 36 count Angel Wing by Fabrics by Stephanie. Called for with the exception of I used Espresso Bean instead of Black Licorice. And I omitted a few of the Quaker stars. These little guys, they're 1/1. So I omitted some of those and moved a couple. And I think it turned out just really nice. I really like it on this light gray. It's got a little blue hue to it, but nothing major. This next one was the first Primrose Cottage freebie that I had signed up for in their newsletter. If you sign up for Primrose Cottage newsletter, the first Friday of every month, they have a free cross stitch and a free quilt chart. And this one I was just amazed and kind of kicking myself for not getting the kit, but at the same time I found fabric that was perfect. So this is, I believe, from November of last year, 2024. And I used Under the Sea 36 count Properly Primitive. I don't know if these are the called for flosses. That I don't know. Sorry, I'm peeking around to make sure you hear my voice. But I will, like I said, when I do FFO this, I will ensure to put all those colors and fabrics, etc. in. All right. Heart in Hand. This is Bird in Hand Halloween. I omitted, there were dots in between each of these little arches on the top border, and I changed the colors of the bottom border. I finished this in 2019, and it's still sitting in my, you need to do something with this pile. I think I know why, because I think I wanted to turn it into one of those solid blocks. They're just really cute. I've seen, I'm sorry, I can't remember who it is. There's another designer who did a lot of those big blocks. Darn it, I can't remember, sorry. So, but I think I was hoping to do that with this, and I just haven't yet. This next one is Hands-On Design. I finished this one August of 2018. This is Give Thanks. I can tell you this is on a Jobleen, and as beautiful as this yellow turned out, and this whole piece, and I love this piece, I'm just not a Jobleen fan. And that's okay. You gotta live and learn. There's no way to find out unless you try, right? This next one, again with some hanging threads here on the side. I think most of us know this one. This is Hands-On Design Philanthropic Pumpkin, and this is everything that came with the kit. I was fortunate enough to get one of the kits when they went for sale online. So, whoops. So really love this, and I can't wait to finish it. And I'm really hoping I can get all these finished before Thanksgiving. Like really, I'm hoping mid-September. My schedule has a little bit of an opening, and I should be able to sit down and have a day or two just stitching and cutting. First, I need to figure out how I want to finish all these, right? This next one is With Thy Needle and Thread, Be Thankful. And this is on 40 count vintage mocha. As far as I know, this is all the called for colors. There's a possibility that one or two have been changed. I can look at this fabric. This is why I need to finish things. All this extra fabric here. Okay, this next one, I'm just going to hold this up. It's also With Thy Needle. This, I believe, was originally a Dying to Stitch retreat piece. This is Autumn Splendor. I used the called for 36 count Barb's Blend by R&R, and I used all the called for floss. It's hard to see those white stripes, but in person it is just beautiful. I think I'm going to use a frame or something more the color of the wreath to just have that pop real nice. And my last one I have to show you today is another Scarlett house. This is Hey Pumpkin. This is on 36 count Tobias by Seraphim. I used it's only 3 flosses, and I changed the black to Weeks Dye Works Coal instead of classic Color Works Blackbird, because that's what I had on hand. And I think it turned out really nice. This is such a fun one. I would do it again to gift to somebody. I really like that. So that white pumpkin just pops out. It's so adorable. See, I saved this. I'm working on a winter piece on the back. Ha. So that is all the autumn FFOs that I have from the last apparently 7 years that I haven't finished yet. So that's just a small stack. So clearly, Julie, I need to get on this, but that's okay. I love stitching. Sometimes the finishing overwhelms me, but I need to not let that be a big deal. So it's more fun when you can actually see those finished pieces put in your home, right? And say, that was a fun piece and now I really get to enjoy it. I hope you've enjoyed this. Let me know what you're stitching on for fall. I know tomorrow, oh my goodness, tomorrow starts Sampler September or Sampler Soiree. Is there anything that you'll be focusing on for that? Is anybody doing Sampler September, Sampler Soiree? If you are, drop a comment. Tell me what sampler you're focusing on. I will be focusing on Hummingbird Garden by Samplers Not Forgotten. I received that one when I was at the Silver Needle Retreat with Kimberly Nugent, and I love it. And getting to learn these different specialty stitches is amazing. And I look forward to getting a lot more progress on that this month. So that will be my focus piece. And I don't typically do a focus piece, but I really want to get a lot of work done on that one. Friends, I thank you for taking the time to stop by, say hi, and see what's going on in my little world. And as I always say, may your needles bring you joy, and might the frog stay in his pond. Thanks again, friends. Have a good one.